Hello, everybody. I'm Krasi, and we'll be looking now at the next 15 days after this full moon to see what each of them will mean to us. So, we're starting from the 17th, actually, the 18th lunar day, which is Friday, the 10th of January, 10th of February, excuse me. So it is Friday. First of all, this is day of Venus. If you welcome the sun, Venus is ruling the day. Then we know that the gemstones and the color she rules would be light blue, pink, white. So if you welcome the sun, you first give yourself 5-10 minutes, to experience this beautiful energy, and then you imagine the aura around yourself to be, light, and you can wear pink quartz on this day. Apart from that, what is the astrology bringing us? Now, first of all, the moon is in a very powerful but very pure degrees of knowledge, very hermetic, good for healing, good for meditation, not afflicted, very good position on the sky. So you can really, and still Mercury is quite positive, who is ruling this degree. So we can really study, teach others, negotiate, travel, medical interventions we can even do because there is totally no affliction and the moon is waning already. So this is what we can do on this particular day. Then we have 11th of February, which is 19th lunar day, the same thing. But the day is ruled by Saturn. It is Saturday. You welcome the sun. You imagine the aura around yourself to be, um, dark blue, and you can wear amethyst. And this day is fine for negotiation, travel, teaching others, meditating, helping others, doing good things for people. You know, it is good for medical interventions. Now we have 12th of February, 20th lunar day. Now here the moon is in degrees which are called actually, they were called um, relaxation, because you have very interesting constellation there. And these are good degrees of success. So anything you do which is related to organizing your work, like putting it, like um, organizing it in a very disciplined way, like Saturnin way, will be very good, will give you very good results. Like doing design work, doing strict knowledge-based work like mathematics, engineering, accountancy is very good, will give you very good results. Medical interventions you may do on this day. It is good to complete projects in a very good way. It is good to complete cases which would be related to justice, let's say. So in this sense, it is good to do design, to do beauty work. Now let's see the 21st lunar day, which is 13th of February. This is a little bit critical lunar day because always the 21st lunar day is a little bit critical. Well, medical interventions actually you may do because there are good positions on the sky, but a little bit more careful. You can still organize your bookkeeping, you can organize your business, you can do artistic work, you can do creative work on this day. You can travel, and this is Sunday, day of the sun. If you welcome the sun, the sun is ruling the day. So you imagine this beautiful orange, red, yellow rays around you, and you expose your spine to get the best of health, to fight melancholy. This is what we do on Sundays when you welcome the sun if you want. This is great for your mood. This is great for your health. And the ancients did it. Now we look at 14th of February, 22nd lunar day. The moon is entering very interesting hermetic degrees, very important for knowledge, for healing, for sharing knowledge. Medical interventions are not very appropriate unless you do interventions which wouldn't require anesthetics, deep sleep, then you actually may. You can welcome the sun, the moon is ruling the day, and you can, this is 22nd lunar day, and you imagine the aura around yourself to be light green, and you can wear Larimar, let's say, or a pearl. You can meditate, you can teach others, you can do healing work, you can study. Great day for that. Now we have 15th of February, which is 23rd lunar day. Again, a very powerful lunar day for healing, not for medical interventions, for meditating, for doing things on your a little bit on your own, and a little bit be a little bit careful because there's a bit one a bit risky aspect of Mars. So it's quite potent on the sky, the situation. So medical intervention, no. Travel, I would be careful. Negotiations, I would be careful. Just do things as you do on your own. Let's say, do your routine, meditate. This is brilliant. And this is, this is day which, yeah, it is a little bit indeed to be careful. It is, second. Yes, this was about Monday. Then I forgot to say on the previous lunar day, um, it is ruled by Mars. So you welcome the sun. You know, Mars is ruling the day. You imagine the aura around yourself red, and you get this very healthy energy for just to keep us alive, to be driven. And we can wear garnet, let's say. And now it comes to the uh, 15th of February, 23rd lunar day, when I told you that the day is a little bit risky, not appropriate for medical interventions. And this day is already ruled by, it's Wednesday, and it's ruled by Mercury. So we welcome the sun, the aura around yourself should be a little bit green, yellow, and you can wear emerald. But like I mentioned, on these days, a little bit risky to travel or to do medical interventions or to negotiate. And now we have the 16th of February, which is 24th lunar day, which is Thursday. The moon here has very interesting aspect with Venus, which is benevolent, but is conjoined a star, which is a little bit controversial. This is the star Shaula. Great to study, to share knowledge, to meditate, to do healing work, but not to do medical interventions. Not careful when you travel a little bit. What else to tell you? Well, the day is ruled by Jupiter, so you welcome the sun. Jupiter is ruling the day, and you can imagine the aura around yourselves to be, um, orange, yellow, and you can wear citrine. The day is good for, enhancing your intuition, meditating, but really a little bit risky for the other activities. And now we have Friday, 17th of February, 25th lunar day, beautiful position of the moon, right on in the Milky Way, in a very spiritual position of the Milky Way. Beautiful for such activities. Actually, medical intervention you can do. You can travel, you can do a lot, you can teach others, you can do spiritual activities, you can meditate. Beautiful day, ruled by Venus. You welcome the sun, Venus is ruling the day, and you can imagine aura around yourself to be pink, and you can wear tourmaline, let's say. And now we have um, Saturday, 18th of February, 27th lunar day. Now the moon has no course, not dramatic, but really not appropriate for any specific activities. It is like whatever we start or initiate on this day, it may not really be completed. Therefore, do your routine, do spiritual activities, but without making new beginnings, new initiatives. Even for completion of things, this is not appropriate. So I wouldn't recommend much things to be done on this day, but it is Saturday. Good, it's a Saturday. You welcome the sun. The Saturn is ruling us. You can imagine all around yourself dark blue. You can wear blue sapphire, on this day, but not really so much to do. And then we have already the day 19th of February, which is Sunday, 27th lunar day. Here the moon is invisible. You know, 19 moon invisible, 20th moon invisible, 21st invisible moon, 3 days of lunar invisibility. Now, you know, then the lunar god is descending into the netherworld. These 3 days, not really so much to do except to meditate, to do things for yourself, which very personal. Not really, I wouldn't travel on these days. I wouldn't negotiate. I wouldn't absolutely do medical interventions. But because we are talking about Tuesday, Monday, and Sunday, of course, on Sunday we welcome the sun. Imagine healthy orange aura, you wear ruby. Then on Monday, you welcome the sun, you know, you imagine healthy light green aura, you wear pearl. And then Tuesday, again, you welcome the sun and you imagine healthy red aura, which is giving you good energy. And you wear, again, you can wear ruby or garnet. But these 3 days are very interesting in sense that the moon is passing through Aquarius, where she's meeting Saturn, where she's meeting the sun. So very spiritual, very good for your spiritual, life in this sense, but not really for active deeds, for new initiatives, for new beginnings. And then we will have on the 21st of February, the first lunar day. And this is very interesting because according to the most ancient tradition of the Sumerians, actually, this is the new year. This is where they would celebrate the Akitu festivals. They would this because here the moon appears before the sun enters the point of the vernal equinox. So this, according to the Sumerians, was the new year, the Akitu festivals, the great celebrations. They would look at the sky and they would, by what they see, they would predict, the future of the year to come. Well, the moon appears in the very first degrees of Pisces. For some territories, in the very last degrees of Aquarius, but ideally, always it would appear in the very first degrees of Pisces. With Venus, with Jupiter, brilliant appearance of the moon, and this is about Wednesday, 22nd of February, very beautiful. Well, what to tell you, it's like a good omen and it's a good day. It is Wednesday, you welcome the sun, you know, the Mercury is during the day, you imagine the aura around yourself to be light green, and you can wear emerald, day for knowledge, new beginnings, even some new projects, by the way, which can be about talented work, beauty. This could be a brilliant day because the moon is, this is about 22nd of February, Wednesday. Medical interventions, not, but other projects and travel and negotiations, actually very good. And then let's see the other one more day, which would be 23rd of February, Thursday. Then the moon will be right with Jupiter and exactly conjoining Venus. Same, good for new beginnings, especially when they involve talents, beauty, spiritual work, studies, negotiations, let's say. And the day is Thursday, day of Jupiter. You welcome the sun. You know, Jupiter is ruling the day, and you can actually, wear citrine. You know, you imagine aura, light, orange, yellow. And let's see one more day in case that you need it. And then we have the Friday, 24th of February. The moon here has no course, actually. This is, well, maintain the status quo, do spiritual work, do beauty work, but don't do new initiatives, don't do medical interventions. This is Friday, you welcome the sun, you know, Venus is ruling the day. You imagine pink aura or light blue, and you can wear pink quartz. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is about the next 15 days, day by day. I'll see you very soon. and all the best to you. Bye bye.